getting a bit. Oh.
This is Blonde Vibrations.
Blonde Vibrations.
I'm here with Blonde Vibrations.
You're listening to Blonde Vibrations.
Hi guys, it's Blonde Vibrations. I'm Ellis.
I'm Lily Emma.
And do you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? It's Sophie.
Right, so just to kind of start, I think we might have caught a sneak peek of it today, but do you have any like pre-show rituals, like any lucky charms or anything?
Not really, to be honest. Me and the boys always kind of like get together and like do a little like team huddle before we go on. But yeah, that's about it really. It's quite low key backstage. Nothing crazy going on.
It's nice to see because you guys all seem really close. Like we saw it before, and it instantly just sets a good vibe because it shows that you guys are all really close and have really good chemistry on stage because of it.
Yeah, we're all like best friends, so it definitely is so special. Like playing live together, it's never not fun. So like even if there's no one in the crowd, we always just have such a good time together. So yeah, we love it.
So do you think that having like a cohesive like aesthetic helps create like more of a performance, more than just, you know, for fans like watching you just on stage, you know, with the matching outfits and everything? Do you think that like affects things?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's kind of cool because it means that like the boys also are like a huge part of the live act, and I'd never wanted to be like one of those solo artists, and like no shade, who just like has a session musician band and like plays a set and then goes off and doesn't speak to them until the next rehearsal. Like we're all like best friends, and like they're such a massive part of the live show that I want like everyone to see them as well as me. And also it's just fun, and we like, yeah, I think having such a unit on stage and like everyone knows we're such like a team, and I think it rubs off on the crowd because you all feel like you're just having fun together as a big group. Like it's a big group party. That's what SOFY show is.
Yeah, I think like the fashion can really make a difference as well, because I'm pretty sure like I might have seen you guys like on Instagram, the whole aesthetic of it before even knowing the music, and it draws you in. Like it really does.
Thank you. Well, that means something's working, so that's good.
Was there any inspiration behind kind of all the fashion choices and stuff, or just what kind of looks cool?
Well, I always wear football shirts on stage. I don't really know how it started. I think my first ever show that I did was during the Euros last year, and I just wore a football shirt, and then it kind of stuck. So I always wear a football shirt for that reason. The boys, it was actually Sam, my guitarist, who had an idea to have us all in boilers. And then I was like, well, they have to be pink because all of SOFY's shit is pink because of Strawberry Milkshake. So yeah, it kind of just came from there and then spiraled out of control. Now we've got short boilers, we've got long boilers. Yeah, maybe we'll change colours at some point, who knows.
And it's even like eye-catching, like seeing you before you went on, like just walking across in just bulk pink, like you could just, you stand out.
Yeah, I think that actually really works though, because we're like a small band. It helps at big festivals, especially like at Glastonbury. We were just walking around in the boilers and everyone was like, oh my god, why are you wearing that? And then we were like, oh well, actually we're playing at this stage at 2, and people would come because they've like seen us, so it definitely works to like just draw people into the band, like you just said. Yeah,
It's literally working right now over there. Hey. Do you want to come say hi?
Do you want to come show the outfit?
Come on, show the outfit.
You might have to catch it.
Everyone get in, everyone get in.
Go and catch it. We were just talking about the matching outfit.
Here we are, the men of the moment.
Definitely eye-catching, as you can all see. Do you all want to say hi?
Hi, I'm James.
Hello, I'm Sam.
Hi, I'm Ed, and I'm loving this little this mic.
It even matches.
Look at this little windshield on it as well. It's so sweet.
If we can reach you.
Hi, I'm Will.
We can carry on.
So we were talking about how we read somewhere about you taking music more seriously over lockdown and stuff. Do you think you still would have kind of taken that plunge if it wasn't for kind of the pandemic and everything?
I don't think so, you know, because like, I've always loved music, but I had never really thought that I could write songs because I don't really have any music theory and like any music training or anything. So I was like, oh, I probably can't do that. But then in lockdown, I had so much time on my hands, so I was like, okay, let me see if I can give it a go. Like, and I used to build beats out of samples from Splice, because then you don't actually have to play any instruments. And I sort of like fell in love with like the lyricism and like vocal top line side of things, and then obviously now I've got these guys who do all the instrument stuff for me. So yeah, in answer to your question, I don't think I probably would have got into it without lockdown, so very grateful for lockdown for like pushing me to do something that I wanted to do. Yeah.
And I guess it's good as well having such a close relationship with your band then, to kind of help pull in places where you feel you might be weaker. It helps to have friends as well as kind of almost co-workers.
Oh yeah, colleagues. Yeah,
There you
colleagues.
go.
Yeah, no, I would be nothing without these guys. Like every time I step out on stage, like knowing that we're all together, it takes away all the nerves. And like I was saying earlier, we just have so much fun that it doesn't matter if we're playing to like an empty car park. We'll still have a great time, and yeah, it's just the best. So grateful, love them all.
So we were talking a little bit before about how you're a fellow Leicesterian. I feel like you're honorary Leicester as well, 'cause I'm always dragging her there. So it's obviously great to see like emerging talent from the area, you know, like obviously you guys, Mahalia, Easy Life. Do you feel like growing up there and just Midlands in general has influenced like the type of music you make?
Kind of. I actually would say the more of my influences come from like my parents and the music they were listening to. So like they listen to a lot of Britpop, like Blur, Oasis and that lot. But then obviously Easy Life, massive inspiration for me. They're over there somewhere. So I've been like trying to catch them all day, but I don't want to look like an idiot. But yeah, so like I feel like it kind of like knowing those guys were coming up through the Leicester scene and stuff. It's like really inspiring. And I saw them on the Pyramid Stage at Glastonbury. It was so cool. So yeah, lots of like gigs at the Cookie back in the day when I was younger, and like sneaking into De Montfort Hall. I watched McFly at De Montfort Hall when I was younger.
I watched McFly at Marble Hall as well. We might have been in the same one.
I think it probably will have been the same one, yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel that about the Cookie though, because I used to work there and I was like 14, so I was like, you know, like sneak peeks of like when they'd go down, I'd just be like, who's playing tonight?
Love it.
So
R.I.P.
are there any other kind of smaller artists that you'd like to spotlight now that you're kind of getting this more of a platform? Are there any that spring to mind that you kind of would like to bring up with you?
I mean,
Putting you on the spot, I know, but
shout out to Distance Learning over here, Ed and James' own band. They're sick. They're kind of like hip-hoppy, indie-esque vibes as well. And my boyfriend is in a band in Leicester called Mouth Culture, who's sick. So yeah, Distance Learning and Mouth Culture, big up, big up.
yeah, I think we've played Mouth Culture before.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have. My boyfriend's a bass player in Mouth Culture.
So you said you've been to Glastonbury and stuff. Are you like a big festival goer? Do you have any like festival memories, like big highlights or anything?
You know what? The first time I ever went to a festival was Latitude in like 2013.
I remember it was amazing. And then late Latitude yesterday, headlining.
So it was like massive full circle moment, really cool. And yeah, Glastonbury this year was the first time I've ever been to Glastonbury, and obviously we played, which was insane. Yeah, love festivals. Most of the time I don't remember much about them though, which is a shame, because usually just like get too drunk and then forget. But
It means you've had a good time, I suppose.
Because I feel like, for better or for worse, drinking is such a big part of the British festival scene. What are your like go-to cocktails? Like anyone, like, is there one that you'll kind of like go towards, or are you more like, no, it's pints only at festivals? Like
at a festival, at Glastonbury we were doing the old rum and coke in the big bottle. That was good, wasn't it? James actually went blind after.
Temporarily.
I don't know, what were we drinking at Glastonbury? Oh, bags of wine! Bags of wine is a great shout, because you can get it out the cardboard, then it's just a bag and you can just like carry it with you, sip. Yeah, loving tote bags, seltzers as well. But yeah, usually it's pints. Usually it's pints. I do like an espresso martini though, if I am going to have a cocktail.
yeah, because it like packs you up as well, because it's got a bit of coffee in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Definitely need it on a Sunday at a festival.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. So this is another one just on the spot. If you were given the aux for one song, what would you play? And everyone's going to judge you on it, so it's got to be a good one.
It would be One Love by Blue.
That is so rogue.
They thought I was going to say Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts, but it's one of the two. Life is a highway over in the car. One Love, and we're doing anything else.
I overheard that at the silent disco last night as I walked past.
Love it.
And we saw your set earlier, it was amazing. But for anyone who's kind of considering seeing you guys live, how would you convince them to come check you out and come show their support?
Oh wow, I would say it's great vibes, it's boisterous, it's loud, it's fun, and Sam sometimes takes his top off. So that's all the incentive you need.
Amazing. Well, I definitely would recommend going to see you guys because it was great. So, yeah, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I think we're about done, so thanks so much.
Catch you in Mile End for a pint and a tie at the Rusty Bike.
Can't wait.